Hey, how's it going out there today, guys? So today we have another knife review. We've got another one of these Kizers that I picked up. One of these Kizer Vanguard series. And we're going to check it out. So let's find out what this thing is all about. So you can see this is the packaging it comes in. Pretty standard for the Kizer Vanguard series. I'm really liking these knives so far. Obviously I've had this thing and carried it already. I just stuck it back in the box so you can see what kind of packaging it came in. Let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what it's all about. So your standard packaging, like I said, it's got oops, I can crush that getting it back in there. It's got some information on the warranty from Kizer and stuff like that. Your Kizer product is guaranteed against defects in material and workmanship and has a limited lifetime warranty to the original purchaser of the product. We will not warranty products due to loss, damage by abuse, neglect, misuse, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, take that for what it is. But I've been really impressed with these knives so far. They make some really good stuff. And of course it comes with your little cleaning cloth here. Keep your knife all nice and clean and shiny, what have you. Alright, so here it is. This is the Kizer Roach. This is the Vanguard series. Like I said, there's a titanium version with the titanium grips and the S35 VN steel as opposed to the VG10, which this is. This is a collaboration with custom knife designer Matt Deegan. I hope I'm saying that right. Yeah, Matt Deegan. See it on the blade here if I can get the camera to focus. Come on. There we go. So yeah, let's start out how I like to start these knife reviews out by just taking a look at this thing. They make some really, really beautiful knives. You see the clip has a roach engraved on it. I've heard some other guys tell a story about this knife designer names his knives after his friends' nicknames or something like that. I don't know too much about that, but so yeah, let's look at this thing. So just like the previous knife I reviewed, this is made out, the blade material is VG10, and the grips are made out of G10. Now the liner is stainless. Now the parts for all these knives, or I'm sorry, not the parts, the materials for these knives are all outsourced from the US and Japan, and then made in China. But at least with the outsourced parts, you know that you're getting quality materials. You know, sometimes the Chinese metals can be questionable, but like I said, these are all outsourced from Japan and the US. So the pocket clip on this thing is very sturdy. I mean, I have to like pry this thing out to get it to slide onto my pants. So the pocket clips on these Kizers are really nice and they really hold securely. I haven't had them bend out on me yet and get loose like I have on some of my other pocket knives. So that's another thing that I really like about these knives is the retention on these clips. Set up for right hand tip up carry, which is pretty standard these days. I don't know why anybody would make a knife tip down carry. I don't like that, so I think most people like the tip up carry. According to their specs, the weight on this thing is 6.38 ounces or 181 grams. The Rockwell hardness is 58 to 60. It is a flipper on ball bearings. So let's showcase that for a second. This thing is a really smooth flipper. Look at that thing. And one really cool thing I like about this as well is that it's this insert here, which is probably G10 as well, I'd imagine, or nylon or something like that, is blue, and it really gives a nice contrast to the black grips, and it kind of makes me think of, like, you know, the thin blue line for police officers and stuff like that. So I don't know, that's a very nice touch. I like that. It's pretty cool. Now, this one thing about this knife I'm not super excited about, although it looks cool, is the coating on the blade. This is a titanium coated blade, and it gives it like this nice grayish, almost gunmetal gray appearance, which looks really nice. But with knives that have some kind of coating on the blade, I'm always worried about you know, messing up that lining. I had a Gerber that had some kind of coating on it, and then I use and abuse my knives, and I was cutting some stuff I probably shouldn't have been cutting with it, and I ended up scarring up the coating on my knife really bad. So that's something to be aware of as well. I really like the Vanguard series from Kizer on these because, you know, I like nice knives. You know, I like nice things, but I don't like, and I really like nice things for everyday carry, but I don't like things that are so nice that I'm going to worry about tearing them up. You know what I mean? If it's too nice for me to carry, I really don't want it, because, you know, there's no point in me having a knife that is you know, a safe queen or something like that. I want tools that I can use every day. So I think it's a really cool that Kizer has this Vanguard series, which is like I said, more of the budget series. All right, so the total length on this thing open is 8.32 inches or 211.3 millimeters. The blade length is 3.9 inches or 88.8 millimeters, and the blade thickness is 0.126 inches or 3.2 millimeters. Another thing I like about this knife is for the flipper itself, it's got a nice little serrations there that allow you to get a good grip on it when flipping it. A lot of flipper knives that I've had and stuff, they just have that smooth right there, and I think it's really nice to have the little serrations for a little extra grippiness when flipping it open. As you can see, when it's folded, it's centered very nicely. That is just a buttery smooth flipping action on there. So yeah, guys, there it is. That is the Kizer Roach Vanguard series. Really cool little knife. I'm really impressed with it. It's really balanced pretty well. I was a little concerned with the blade being a little bit bigger and thicker than most flippers, that may kind of throw it off balance or whatever, but when you're holding it in your hand and everything, it just feels really natural and feels good. I really like the cutouts for like finger grooves, and Yeah, it's just a really cool knife. So if you guys are looking for a nice knife that you're not going to have to worry about messing up too much, I would definitely recommend some of these Vanguard series from Kizer. Oh, I did forget to mention the MSRP on this. So the MSRP on the Vanguard series for this knife is around $130. A lot of sales going on for Kizers here lately, so you can probably pick this thing up for right around $60 right now, which is a great deal. If you want the titanium version with the S35VN steel, the MSRP on that is about $290, and if you can still find a good deal on that for about $135, but you know that's double the cost. So you know it's all about your preferences. But yeah, there it is, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope you all have a great day, and we'll check you out next time.